My mother was always very keen. We had to be doing something. We never got, we had summer vacations, but summer vacation was the time either to revise or to work in some way or another. And I worked for a lawyer in London. He's a small-time criminal lawyer who was a family friend, and ran around with him, got his coffee, read his briefs, that sort of thing. The lowest point in my life is obviously the assassination of my mother, Shaheed Benazir Bhutto, on December 27th, 2007. But the highest point in my life was almost immediately after that, when my party won the elections, and when that tragic event happened, I had said democracy is the best revenge, and to achieve the startings of a young democracy was probably, it made me so happy because it would have made her so happy. I was elected to my position as chairman of the Pakistan People's Party when my mother was assassinated, and the first way for that to stop, at least within my party, would be to stop killing our leaders. My mother got into politics, and her situation is different to mine. She got into politics after her father was assassinated, but it wasn't as immediate. It was a more gradual process where all the other political leaders of the party were in prison. There was no other voice, and she fought so bravely, so courageously in Suffolk prison that the people chose her. In my case, my party chose me at a time of chaos, when they didn't know what to do, when the country was burning, when no one in my party would listen to anyone else, from the lowest worker to the highest member. But I do want to see that change. I want to see the day my children aren't going to be in politics. My mother's last book is basically my mission statement in life, and everybody should read it. It's called Reconciliation, Islam, Democracy in the West. It's basically a roadmap of how we can all get along and how can we solve our issues. I had no idea what I wanted to be a couple of weeks before I got elected chairman of the party. I just started Oxford. I could barely cope over there. It was the shift from like school at Dubai to Oxford University was a big shift, and it was just learning the ropes and beginning to find my feet. But I've always been interested in politics. Whether it be in the same way now, that's different. But I was always genuinely interested in politics. Politics, like of any country, is a little hobby of mine. That sounds a little geeky, but I try to keep up with a lot of it.